All of us have a sense of our own personal identity, who we are compared to others. It's connected to our self-worth and self-esteem. This session looks at this issue, and your behavioral dashboard measures how you perceive you. Your personal identity is a measure of your individuality and personal independence. Are you a person who understands what most people think, or are you more individualistic in your own way of thinking? If your conformity score is high, you think that you know what most people think. And guess what? You're right much of the time. High conformity score people do have an intuitive understanding of what most people think. If that's you, you like tradition and appreciate the conventional approach to getting things done. You love hot dogs, Chevrolets, motherhood, the flag, and apple pie. I'm not saying that you are more patriotic than the rest of us, but you really do value traditional things. You prefer a predictable environment, and you like to fit in and belong because you are just like all the rest of us. One of the potential on-the-job implications for you is that you may appear to over-conform on big issues, so evaluate more carefully how you feel about important job and work-related issues, and consider whether you have an opinion different from the majority opinion, and whether your opinion deserves greater consideration and stronger expression from time to time. If your individuality score is high, you're a real free spirit, especially if your scores are very high. You like to do things through a unique and individualistic approach. You need frequent opportunities to stand out and be different. You want to fit in and belong, but you want to be appreciated because you bring something special to the dance that no one else brings. You want to be recognized as a unique and special individual. One of the potential on-the-job implications for you is that you may appear to always need to do things your way, possibly in opposition to others. You and everyone around you will be well served if you will work on the art of compromise and take satisfaction in getting things done through greater consensus and collaboration. If your score is more moderate and leaning toward conformity, you typically behave in a conventional way most of the time, but you may need on occasion to be valued for your uniqueness, and you really don't want to be pigeonholed with all the rest of us. One of the potential on-the-job implications for you is that on those occasions you may appear to be rebellious. It's okay to have strong and passionate opinions, but you too can benefit from working on the art of compromise. If your score is more moderate but leaning toward the individuality side, you're a free thinker in expressing yourself most of the time and can certainly stand up for what you believe in. But you may likely need assurance that you do belong, that you are a part of us, and for the really big things in life, you have a need and a great appreciation for the conventional and more traditional approach to life. One of the potential on-the-job implications for you is that you can lose your typical self-sufficient attitude and conform when others think you should stand up for what you believe in. Work on the right balance of independent thinking and group compromise, and ask for feedback from others about the contributions of your ideas. Here are some ideas that we can all benefit from no matter what your score is. On the job, most of us believe that we're supposed to know precisely what to do. We expect that the boss expects that we do know what to do, otherwise we would not have been given the darn job. So we protect ourselves and our positions by always pretending at least that we know exactly what to do, even when we don't have a clue of what's going on. Anything else would be political or career suicide. Here's the rub. Today, too much change and new stuff is always occurring all around us, and no one can keep up with it all. Therefore, no one can know how to do everything. Wouldn't it be something if we could all learn to say, you know, I hadn't really thought about it quite like that. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow, that's a novel idea. We all need to learn to do that, but under stress it's a very difficult thing to do and to master. That just might make accepting accountability even a little more tough every once in a while. Well, That's your personal identity, and in most client organizations, we often make a real difference by helping people understand the significance of this facet of our thinking and behavior. I hope it can make a positive contribution for you. Our next session deals with how you assert yourself. I really look forward to having you join me in that session.